We showed the differences here. We see the Commission's commitment to lies and cover-up when they portray the President's head wound as high on the right side, when the actual wound is totally consistent with a driver's shot. Everyone has a crease at C6, C7 when they bend their heads backward. So JFK's wound is clearly below this at T3, and the Warren Commission lied. Proof of a crudely done body alteration with extraction of the brain after Parkland and before the autopsy. It still doesn't look like a shot from the rear. We showed David Lifton's book on the subject. We developed a working model of the actual shooting based upon bullet head observations, noting excellent alignment in both bearing and elevation with possible shooter positions, some witnessed, for 4 flurries of shots, one done with silencers. The rapid bang-bang heard in the final flurry could be the difference in timing between shot 12 and shot 13. This is the manhole cover shot, and here's the windshield shot.
Hole, but it was very clear. It was a through and through bullet hole through the windshield of the car from the front to the back.
Here's the windshield rim shot, and compared to the previous day with no bullet hole. The cover-up of the conspiracy was led by Lyndon Johnson and J. Edgar Hoover. Lyndon would steal Kennedy's body in the limo and retreat to Washington on the day of the assassination. The body would be altered to destroy evidence of a front shot, while the limo was altered to eliminate shot evidence. Hoover pushed for closure with his only suspect, Oswald. The military Secret Service intelligence participants did the body alteration and put an indefinite hush order on all participants not to talk. No government agency ever did a thorough investigation of the assassination with respect to all evidence and testimony. The Dallas police never even sealed the crime scene. They allowed traffic to resume almost immediately. Many of the pictures and movies taken in the plaza were never returned. Over time, physical evidence vanished from the National Archives and the police FBI custody. Many witnesses, it is believed, were silenced on purpose because they knew too much. A literal army of secret killers exists within the CIA to this day, with the biggest air force in the world, to deploy them anywhere in support of agency goals. The FBI and the Secret Service are much lower level force structures and pale in the comparison. CIA had the lead in the Kennedy assassination, as so aptly signaled in this FBI memo, which was disclosed in recent years. G.H.W. Bush was personally debriefed on the Kennedy assassination the day after the murder on behalf of the director's office. G.H.W. Bush appears to have been in the plaza during the assassination. The CIA has made sure over these last 50 years that no force would uncover the full truth of the corporate takeover of America that was kicked into high gear with the assassination of John Kennedy. The various networks have sponsored numerous Oswald reenactments over the years with false information, always concluding the existence of no significant evidence of conspiracy. And surely there was no significant evidence of conspiracy considered by them, for it is a fact with huge amounts of proof and testimony, and I've only covered a small fraction of this conspiracy and proof. Gerald Ford filtered which witnesses would appear before the Warren Commission and lied on the final report, moving the back wound to the back of the neck. Hoover ignored reputable testimony from the physicians and nurses for a front shot and the clear sound of a flurry of shots mentioned by the agent in the limo. Hoover ignored the misalignment of the so-called murder weapon and the commission rifle tests which proved the inadequacy of the Mannlicher Carcano. Even after realignment and tests by 3 NRA masters who failed to get a single headshot after 2 series of 3 bullets each at a fixed target at the same ranges and in the same time allotted Oswald for his hypothetical killing of the president. They really proved that the Mannlicher Carcano was incapable of carrying out this mission. In summary, Hoover and Johnson basically hoodwinked America to get the lifelong job as FBI director and president, respectfully, while literally stuffing the pockets of their sponsors in big oil, banking, the military-industrial complex, and the CIA, all of whom had it over them. Here's the Warren Commission, handpicked by Johnson to follow the FBI lead on Oswald and filibuster the Kennedy murder. Here's the final report, the complete written record of the filibuster of President John Kennedy's assassination.